Welcome back to another video. Today's video is weekly project shares that I've been making all week. This is projects that were released for March 1st. If you've been following me on Instagram, you'll know that I have been sharing all of these projects already, and Instagram is the place to be. So go ahead and follow me there, as well as on TikTok. I'm there. Let's go over all of these projects. I am using scrapdivadesigns.com new March dies that just recently came out. And let's go ahead and get started. Let me go ahead and clear all of this up. So I do have all of my projects I made last month here. These ones are going into this basket for Happy Mail, and it's such a perfect basket for Happy Mail. I've seen other designers add pockets to the sides, and I would link the channel or the Instagram, but I forgot what it's called. I'm not sure. I have two people in mind that I believe it's made from. If not, I will have it linked below for later. But they had pockets to the sides using, I believe, the larger tag pocket that recently came out and I shared with you. Let me take a look at that. I am live here. This is not a voiceover. Let's see here. I believe I misplaced it. Goodness. You know how you clean? You just clean and put everything in different spots and then forget where you put it? Well, that's me today. That is completely me. I don't know where. Oh, great. Okay, well, I'm going to have to look for it later, but let's look at the old one. So the old one, this is the smaller die, tag die set, and it has a pocket. So what they're doing is they're adding pockets to the sides of these to add more embellishments to the bag, and I just think this is such a cute one, even though I'm not going over it just yet. Maybe I should do it right now, but let me go ahead and get that die for you. Here is the first die. It's called a Bunny Bow. You get two sizes, a small and a large. This is the big one. I attached it to the basket, and so fold it over. It's approximately 1 7/8 depending on how you fold it. And you also get the ears, which I absolutely love. The ears have 3 layers. Here's the base, and then you get the 2 layers, this one and that one. And here's the size here. Wide, it's 2 5/8. Long, and that's just the base. Long, a little bit over 2 inches, which is 2 1/16. However, depending on how you glue this is going to be the outcome. So as you can see, this is what I made here. This is the smaller version. I did add some of this bling flatbacks from Hobby Lobby, and also added some of that knotting cord from Michaels. I also added some of, I added an eyelet as well as some charms. Here is what it looks like. And then again, here is the larger version, which is done the same. And I just love how the pink and purple go so well together, and as well as the iridescent colors with it. I think it just pops so much. And then the gold, I have gold stitching on them as well. The gold stitching thread is from Michaels. It's the metallic gold. I just love it as well. Okay, let's move on to the next one, and let me get that. Die number 2 is, oh my goodness, you guys. At first I thought, what am I gonna do with this die? This one is called Bunny Doily MemoryDex, and you get the base. You also get a die to make the shaker, as well as a layering piece. So here is the doily. You can also use the doily all by itself, as you can use it for a bag topper. You can even make this into a bag topper. So much to do with this die, especially it comes with so many pieces. You just mix and match everything, and you could create a different project. Here it has Happy Easter. It has the feet and the ears, and also the base and the layering for it as well. And so here's the MemoryDex. Let's go ahead and look at my project, and I just love it, you guys. It's very simple but cute. And what I did is I didn't want to add any charms to this one or chains or anything like that. I wanted it to be all handmade except for the eyelets and the jump rings. I couldn't do that. I mean, I could have, but I could have made it work. However, I think the gold pops very well with everything that I have put together here. So what it is a MemoryDex with a vinyl pocket. And I made the vinyl pocket a shaker. So this shaker pocket is a half circle. And what it is an embellishment MemoryDex card. So I just love it. It's very nice to send out for Easter, especially for spring. So what I've made these in the past. I think it was back in 2021 for a group swap. Posted it on Instagram on my stories. I made floral paper clips and sent it out in a group swap. And I started making these, and I was like, I got deja vu. I was like, I know I made these before, and I know I made the coin purse before. I had to go back and see when I made that and how, because it was just bugging me. But yeah, I recreated some floral paper clips, and so I am using these flowers are Scrapdiva as well, and they're still available last I checked. They come with the Romantic Vintage Tags die set, and so what you do is you get tags and you get the flowers as well. So it's a good deal. And so what I did is I added 3 floral paper clips inside this pocket. And so this is what the MemoryDex looks like now. If you like, when making this, and if you want to make something like this, you could add something in the background so it's not so plain. However, I wanted it to stay simple. I wanted simplicity. And then the recipient can reuse this if they want to. After they use the paper clips, they can reuse this, add some different embellishments inside. I made also some tassels out of the paper. Here, I did some stitching on it. I even did paper handles here. I just wanted everything to be paper and handmade. And so the vinyl is stitched, hand stitched with some sequins in there. And there's the sentiment. I glued it on with double-sided adhesive, and it just turned out well. I used a darker purple with that. That way it would pop. And so which one did I have? I think I had that one there. So my initial thought was to add flowers in between these ears because, you know, with Easter, everything is floral, and all of the Easter characters and animals that are in spring always have florals on their heads. So my thought was, hey, let's do some embellishments right under the ears, and it would work perfectly. And I just love how it turned out as well. So that is project number 2, which I absolutely love. And let me go ahead and get out the other die set. But before I do that, I forgot to measure this MemoryDex card die, and the measurements are approximately 4 1/8 wide, and the long is approximately 4 1/2. So of course with the ears it'll be longer, so let me measure mine. Depending how you glue it on is going to be the size again. So let's go ahead and do that. And it's approximately, yeah, see with the ears, it's about 5 1/4, a little over a quarter, maybe 5 3/8. So yeah, depending on how you glue the ears is going to be the length. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Next is butterfly bag topper. You get 6 pieces, 2 sizes, the large and the small. The smaller one comes with 3 butterflies. The larger comes with 1. The approximate size, let's see. And I forgot to mention my discount code. If I inspire you in any way, use my discount code. It's V10%. That's VEE10 on the percent sign. So the width of the larger one is approximately 2.5 inches, and the length of this one is 3 3/8 of an inch. This will be folded, so it'll be smaller. That's the fold where you could connect the other side. So as far as the larger butterfly here, it's 2 1/4. The smaller butterfly is 2 and a little bit under 7/8. I can't read that. Let's see here. Take my glasses off because I'm nearsighted. Here we go. 1 13/16. So that's that one. So again, 2 sizes. I just love the sizes as well. You can, a back topper doesn't have to be just for your projects. It can also be for decoration, as I have it here on this basket here. I have it connected here on the side like so, and that's just for an embellishment for who I'm sending Happy Mail to. So it just comes off like so. So let me go ahead and take that off, and then we could go over the 2 sizes. So this one, I didn't hang anything. I didn't have time, but I would definitely have hung some tassels to the sides, and of course paper tassels, because that's my theme for this season. This season is paper everything, with a touch of bling. And as you can see there, I do have some sequins in there. I also have a little tag here that says a unicorn pink, and this also comes in the collection. So the collections that I'm using here are Cool Girl by Pebbles, and the other one is Poppy and Pear by Valiant and American Crafts. So Pebbles is also by American Crafts. I believe they both go so well together. The colors are both bright and just springy, and I just love it. So this is what I created here. I always flutter the wings for anything that has wings. You could go way back to 2021 and even 2020. I fluttered them. So always done that, and it's either with vellum or paper. In this case, it's paper. So that's that. And I also did the florals. I've done florals like this before for 2021, 2022, and I believe I skipped 2023. And so now I'm back to florals, and I did also add some knotting cord there just to give it some color. Okay, so those are the back toppers. The next one I'm going to go over is this one here. I just love this one. This is my favorite. I so wanted to make a box. However, I also wanted to share with you how it was originally created. It's created a Suitcase shadow box. And so I created a shadow box. It also has some sequins in there. It bounces around, a bunch of sequins, if you can see. And I also added some tassels. I did do the closure a little different. Let me go over the dies. This is part 1 of the dies. So you do get the sides and the bottoms. You also get some embellishments as far as the flags. You get some wording. It says airmail, and it's more like a travel type of suitcase. However, I made it spring and floral because oh my goodness, I am just in love with flowers right now. Here's part 2. This is the base, and this one is the liner, so you can line it. So here we are, and that's what we created here. Oh my goodness, you guys. So again, some of the flowers are from other paper collections. I believe this one is Flourish. I believe this one is Heritage. And again, this flower here is for my stash. I did do a fussy cut on the back here in the pink. I also used the greenery die set from Scrapdiva Designs, an older die set, which I won't share because it's not available. It's completely sold out. believe it released 2 years ago, but I always go back to it. So as far as what I was talking about for the top, this is what I used for the top, and it's originally made to start off with the sides. So you would cut out 2 of them. They would connect in the middle, right here in the middle. So actually, so what I did is I started off with the top like so, and then I went for the bottom and I snipped off the excess. So that's what I did. I really wanted to add a zipper right here like I did my Hello Kitty toaster. I wanted to do that. However, I went for this because I wanted you to see how it's originally made. I added notches to the side to hang some paper tassels. Both sides have notches. I also added an eyelet to the belt here, and I glued on glittered cardstock for the holes there. Also added some puffy hearts from the paper collection. I also added some sequins here and there, naughty corn as well. Here is a sticker from the collection as well. I don't know if you can see inside, but there is a cat. There's tons of florals. Let's see if I could get it. So as you can see, all the florals in there. There's a house in there as well. And I just love it, you guys. I did glitter for the handle, and I also did some foil for the handle. So the inside is glitter, the outside is foil. I just love this. I also included Poppy and Pear's logo here. You can also add pockets here, insert some flags. It would be amazing to do that as well. So this one's my favorite, one of my favorites here. I'm gonna add it there. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. The last one is the 3D Easter basket. You guys, I love this one for swapping and sending out Happy Mail. This one is a good size to put in lots of Happy Mail. So I want to measure these here. However, I think it would be best to measure them on the actual creation I made. So here you get the handle. You also get a liner for the handle. You get a base. You get a liner for that base as well. Here are the sides of the base. So you get 2 of them, and you also get a liner for each base. I love how it has the doily edges. So such a cute die as well. So let's go ahead and get on into it. I always clap. When I clap, it's because I'm enjoying myself. I enjoy this one so much. My thoughts behind this was I wanted something to have like florals wrapped all around this. And I was wondering, and as I was making this, I was thinking, oh no, it might not work out, but that's okay. I use hot glue, so I could just reheat the glue and take everything off. Possibly try to cover it up with something else. I'm so glad it worked out. I love how it turned out. Probably next time I wouldn't go so far so we can see more of the inside. But as you can see, all of the florals there. I also added some flat backs from Hobby Lobby. I also added some notches here to add more stuff. And on both sides, I have a notch there. I can add some more tassels because I was going for a tassel look. I just love paper tassels right now. Paper anything. Paper anything is my theme this season. Trying not to use a lot of. Oh, did this just fall out? It sure did. Well, as you can see, now we can see it closer, but this is the paper tassel that I made with the paper collection. And so yeah, my theme this season is try to keep it paper themed, only paper themed, besides the eyelets and the jump rings, but as much paper as possible. So here is the bunny ears. I attached it, and I'm going to turn it over. I die cut a circle and cut out the edge, and I added it there on the handle and then glued the bunny ears to that. As far as you can see, the flowers, there's strips of paper right there, pattern paper in yellow, and that's how I was able to hold the flowers, and I will show you what I did. So I cut out about a 1/4 inch wide strips of paper, and you would just cut off the X. So what you do is you glue it to the top and the bottom there, and you start adding all of your florals right on top of that, and then you can start to hide all of the gaps. So again, I had 2 of them. I did crisscross applesauce like so. So it went like that. Just like this. I need another hand. Let's see here. Okay. So it was like this. And I just added all of my greenery. All the flowers here are handmade using Scrapdiva designs. Flowers from last year and the prior year. I also added some fussy cuts. And the greenery, I snuck in some pears here. This is the chipboard foam. I added some, this is a flower for my stash, just one. I also added some sequins there, as you can see. I added different color leaves. So pretty, you guys. You can make this just a garden. Erica says it was a garden, botanical gardens. Oh, and I was thinking secret garden. We were just on the same page. It says poppy and pear there. And yeah, so cute, so cute. I love the pinks and purples, you guys. So that concludes my video. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, if I inspire you in any way, please use my discount code. I greatly appreciate it. Check out the website. There's so much pictures and videos there. You can get inspiration from the website at scrapdivadesigns.com. And if you have any questions, just link them below and I'll get to you as soon as possible. I'll see you guys in the next video.